Yeah, this is Gun for Contract. I'm going to be discussing the AK47 versus the AR15 debate. This is going to be pertaining to shit hits the fan or without the rule of law. So wrol, Shtf, here it goes. I really believe that this is a debate that's just been hammered through the wall. I don't think that there's a whole lot I'm going to give that's going to settle the debate. I believe that those that love the AK-47 and can't see the good in the AR-15 is just not gonna. I believe those that are just in love with our AR-15, and spent a lot of money on it and have hyped it all up and bought all these parts, probably just might as well turn off the video because you're not gonna understand what I'm saying about that AK-47. You basically got tunnel vision at this point, and you can only see the good in your system. In a WROL scenario, I strongly feel that you learn both systems. Whatever system you choose, you learn both. You don't know what situation you're going to be in. You might be in a scenario or in a situation where you have to use the other system and you know nothing about it. How to take it apart, how to clean it, how to maintain it, even as simple as how to cock it. The fast, reloads, and getting an organization to its system as far as its ergonomics and speed loading, speed shooting, its sights and different stuff. For the AR-15 in this debate, I'm going to use this Colt here. This is basically what you would get out of the box. It's set. It's a really good one. It's a really good one. If you look here, this ain't your M4 with a flat top and a screw-on. This is solid steel. And this carrying handle is part of the frame. This is basically what you would get directly out of the box. I'm covering just that without all of the hype and stuff because I don't encourage somebody to go down and buy one and put a red dot that they're not going to set. Or put a red dot without learning their steel sights. The AK47 that I got is an Arsenal. Once again, your traditional AK-47 look. This is what you would get directly out of the box because I want you to learn this first. Red dots and things like that have batteries and stuff like that, and I believe if crap hits the fan and we're in the indefinite doom, we're basically living on Mars or the moon, then batteries are not going to last forever. Things can happen to a scope. Something real bad would have to happen to break that. That's solid steel. This is not the carbon fibers. This is solid steel. This is the MX-177E2. If you look that up, it was designed in 1965 as aerial reconnaissance down pilots and down helicopter pilots in Vietnam were having trouble making it out of the jungle, so they took their basic 20-inch M16 and they just cut 10 inches off of it, used the same flash hider, and put a collapsible stock so that they could easily carry it in their transports, and if they were shot down, they'd have a way of fighting their way out of the jungle. It wasn't too long, and they began to get bad reports as far as the flash hider, the original M16 flash hider. When you cut this down to 10 inches, was just, the flash was right there in their face, and at night it was blinding them. They couldn't see due to the flash. It was also deafening the shooter. So they come up with this flash hider, which muzzles, it gives you a little bit more on range. It stabilizes the shot a whole lot better. It really cuts down a lot of the noise, and and the flash is zero. The flash is zero. You don't see it unless you're standing right in front of it, and you're not going to see much else if you're standing right in front of it anyway. But this is just a good gun. It's really tough. That's the point that I was going to get, is that you want something that's going to last and last and last. You don't want to get yourself into a situation where you've got a scope that breaks, or a bunch of plastic parts. You want something real dependable. If you're the kind of person that's never going to spend a whole lot of money on extra parts and stuff like that, and you don't really want to fix up a gun, you want to just get it out of the box and basically expect it to work, you're going to throw it in the corner and pray nothing ever happens, but if it does, you're going to have this gun, I'd say the AK47 for you. This is, well, this one's milled. Most of them is like by Century Arms would be stamp parts. This is all milled parts, but it's tough, it's reliable, it's durable. I mean, it keeps right on hammering. I've never had a jam with either one of these or any other AR-15 or AK-47 system that I had. Anyway, I've never had a jam due to the weaponry. I've shot, you know, just bad ammo or dud ammo or you know, I've had those problems, but I've not had a gun that just refused to stop to shoot. I mean, once I cleared the bad round, it was ready to go again. And either system. This does have more of a history of being more reliable. I mean, you could bury it in mud, whatever. I mean, it's just going to keep right on trucking. It punches through barriers better. It's a 30 caliber as compared to a 20 caliber. So it's going to shoot through obstacles and through barriers, through walls, through cars, it's going to tear stuff up. It's not got a history of being as accurate. Now you're going to meet people that's got the AK-47 and say, man, I can, you know, make my shots at, you know, 500 yards, you know, and put it, you know, in a you know, quarter grouping. But I mean, consistently, I would doubt that. This is more known for accuracy, dependability. If you're the kind of person that's going to just buy one and then add something to it, and then add something to it, and then add something to it, you're the kind of person that'll probably clean it every single night. You're the kind of person that wants to invest money in it. That's an AR-15 is an investment. That's what it is. It can be a money pit. But if that's what you're wanting to do, is just, you know, buy a system and slowly add to it, the AR-15 will probably be for you. If you're looking for accuracy and ergonomics, it don't get come simpler than the AR-15. I do suggest that get a little bit of water in this. I do suggest whatever system you get, you learn that system real well, and you try to learn the other system. If you can afford it, buy one of each. If you can afford, you know, the best, buy a Colt and an Arsenal. If you can't, I understand that too. If you only get an AR-15, don't down the AK-47 like some stupid fool. Be intelligent, because the mind is the best weapon. This is not the best weapon, and that's not the best weapon. A Maul Deuce 50 caliber is not the best weapon. The mind is the best weapon. You just down that system when you could have, you know, spent 10 minutes and learn a little bit about it. Learn what they like about it, how they use it, how they're loading it, how they're running their feeds, how they're, you know, working their sights. It's accuracy. It's accuracy with you shooting it. If you've got this system, don't down the other system. Learn the other system. You don't know what situation you're going to be in and what you're going to have to use in the future. So I'd learn everything that I could learn. Also, you don't want to be arguing with each other. You want to learn from each other. And really, in reality, we're all, as gun lovers, we're all on the same side. We're all on the same team. I mean, you got to know that. It's really blondes and brunettes, really. I mean, it's Ford and Chevy. It's a debate that's going to go on and on. My suggestion is learn both. I found that my favorite is the one that I'm holding at the time. My favorite weapon is the human mind, because the human mind can make a knife the best weapon. I mean, that's pretty much it. Also, for wrol or Shtf, the reason you would want to use one of these systems is the ammunition is so stinking cheap. It is. It's